question. So Robert says, Happy Sabbath. I enjoyed your answer about love, claiming love is a state of being. Is it the same for hate? If someone sins against you once, would that mean they hate you, or does it have to repeat?
Interesting.
I actually have a thought on
Okay.
this.
I know what I was
My initial thought on this is that just because somebody sins against you, it doesn't actually have anything to do with you. It has everything to do with them and whatever it is that they are dealing with. So, are they in a state of love when they sin against you? No, I don't believe they are. But does it mean that they hate you or that it has to repeat to indicate they hate you? Not necessarily. It can mean that they just are really stuck on their own issues and there's just something about you that just reflects that issue back to them, and it's just about what they're going through. It's not about you at all.
So there's the verse, Tana, you probably know where it is. I don't know why I can't find it. But there's verse like it's, you are a slave or a servant to whomever you serve.
Yeah, Romans.
Yeah, it's the Romans, but and I think this is a kind of a good way to think about, are you loving or are you sinning? And it's, love is something that exists outside of us. And so is sin. It exists outside of us. Like what is sinful, what is loving is not necessarily in us, but we can choose to have it be a part of us, and we could choose to follow it and abide by it and live by it. And so we either are going to be a servant or slave to love, or we'll be a servant or slave, and submitting ourselves to sin. And we got a choice of which one we want to be holding to.
Mm-hmm. And I think that what you just said too goes along with the verse that you mentioned. Romans 6:16 says, "Know you not that to whom you yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants you are to whom you obey, whether of sin unto death or obedience unto righteousness." And I think some people are really slaves to hatred, like they're just driven by it, and it's toxic, and it's just so sad to see that. But I think some people, they are driven by hate because it is a powerful force, kind of like anger. It's they almost feel empowered by it, and it's typically because they've been hurt or wronged in some way, and so now they're it's their response to their pain that they're going through, and so it's terrible because it's totally toxic, and like it's saying it's sin unto death. It's only going to lead to destruction if you follow in the path of hatred and sin. But God is offering a better way, which is the path of love and of kindness and his goodness. So I don't think it's like Wendy, like you're saying, it's not so much that somebody hates you necessarily, but it's often they hate something inside themselves and they just don't know. They're taking it out on other people. So